Hey there guys, Quirk here from MiniWarGaming.com to give you another Age of Sigmar battle report. Today I'm here with Dave, or David, which one do you prefer? Dave?
Dave.
Dave. I'm here with Dave. And we're going to be playing 2,000 points. I'm bringing something that I've never brought before. I'm going to be bringing, well actually I guess I kind of brought it before, but I didn't really bring it before. Brought it back when it wasn't a thing. I'm taking the Discipline of Tzeentch. And I'm actually bringing the actual Discipline of Tzeentch, not just Chaos Demons and Chaos as a whole. So I'm going to be able to use like the Dice of Destiny. I'm going to roll like 9 ones and pass all the battle shocks. So, and Dave's going to be bringing his death, and you're just bringing, it looks like a lot of ghouls and crypts and...
Mostly vampires, leaning towards just knights, using bigger models to try to control the field, hopefully.
Alright, that's cool. I can respect that. So guys, we haven't rolled for a mission, we haven't rolled for deployment. We're going to do all of that off camera for you and then go straight to deploying. But first we're going to do obviously an army showcase so you guys have a better idea of what we are bringing to the battle. But before we get to that, one last reminder, if you guys are interested in coming in and playing anybody here, don't forget to go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. You can be just like Dave, standing right here on camera, ready to roll some dice and probably like push me into the dirt firmly. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at these armies. Starting off this army showcase, we're taking a look at my Demons of Tzeentch, or Discipline of Tzeentch. So, taking a look at what I've got here, I have as a general a Herald. He's going to be walking around with the Nexus of Fate command trait, which allows me to, at the start of every hero phase, roll a die. On a 1 or a 6, I can choose to replace that die with one of the Destiny dice I have in my pool, which is kind of cool right there. Then I have 3, count them, 3 pink horror squads, 1, 2, 3. These are going to be equipped with a incandescent horror, a icon, and a musician, which is also pretty handy right there. I've got 3 flamers. I have 2 units of screamers, and then if you look here, I have 1 Lord of Change, 2 Lords of Change, and Fate Weaver. So I'm going to be throwing out a lot of spells this game, trying to cast as much as I possibly can. Because I have 2 Lords of Change, only one of them is going to get to cast their individual spell because the rule of 1. But hopefully I'm able to do some damage here and not get tabled right away. Also, my pink horrors are able to split and then split again to brimstones. Oh, I love that ability. So, gonna be awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dave's Chaos. Oh, not Chaos, Death. Over here we have Dave's Death Army. What did you bring, sir?
My army is being led by Archon the Black, as you can see in the middle there. I've always been a huge fan of him, so I love using his model when I can. Yeah, he's the general, just standard profile, nothing added to him. And beside him on his left side is a Vampire Lord on a Nightmare. He's just being used as normal, bare minimum. And on the right side of Archon is my other Vampire Lord, who's a flying one. He's armed with a Tomb Blade. And yeah, hopefully he gets into battle and does a lot of killing. But right beside him is my next Vampire Lord on a Dragon. Obviously, it's a bat, so whatever. Also armed with just standard armed, has a shield and a Vampire Blade. And in front I have 3 Varghast, 1 upgraded to be the leader, the Gargoyle. And beside them is the Crypt Ghouls. Upgraded at the front there is the leader. And moving over to my favorite part, the zombies. 20 zombies with a banner, which is the guy with the spear, and a noisemaker, the guy with the white bone. And behind them, 5 Blood Knights fully upgraded with a standard, horn, and their leader. And right behind that, which is my first time using it, is the War Sphinx. Hopefully it does well.
Very nice. So that's going to be Dave's 2,000 points of death. Let's go ahead and take a look at the board. Here we have the board we're going to be playing on today. I'm playing Chaos, he's playing Death. We figured, why don't we play on a lava board? Neither of us care about the elements we're battling in. So we're going to go head to head on this lava board. I'm going to cut the clip in like the next 10 seconds and we're going to go off camera, roll for deployment, roll for mission type, make sure we understand the rules for it perfectly, and then we will come back when we start allocating our deployments back and forth. And we're back. So the game we're going to be playing today is Blood and Glory. The way this works is there are 4 objectives on the board. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, all right there. If by the start of the 3rd battle round a player is controlling all 4 objectives, they immediately win. And if at any point in time during the game you control, after turn 3, you control all 4 objectives, you immediately win at that point. If it goes on to turn 5, that's when the game immediately ends at the end of turn 5. Whoever's holding the most objectives wins. If it's a tie, it goes on to how many points you've basically killed of your opponent. And we went ahead and rolled off to see who gets to deploy first. Dave won the roll-off and opted to have me deploy first because I have 10 drops and he has 9. So my first drop is actually going to be a unit of Screamers. Some oddly magnetized Screamers. I don't understand this. Why would... Okay, I'm just going to put that right there and just not touch it anymore. That's going to be my first drop right there. Dave is opting to put his Crypt Ghouls right on that objective there. And we're going to go over to my drop, which I'm going to place some more Screamers on that objective. Dave's second drop is going to be a unit of Zombies on the Skull objective. Third drop for the Tzeentch force is going to be a unit of Flamers. Dave puts down his Vargs. Puts down his Vargs. The next drop for Tzeentch is going to be Pink Horrors. Dave puts down his Vampire Lord on Nightmare. And in response, out of nowhere, a Lord of Change. Dave puts down the War Sphinx hiding behind that boulder, and I'm going to put down a Herald right there. Dave places his Vampire Lord. How does he fly with only one wing?
To the right.
Okay, touche. Next drop for Tzeentch is going to be another unit of Pink Horrors. Dave responds to my Pink Horrors with some Blood Knights. Gonna place my last unit of Pink Horrors. Dave's second to last drop is a Zombie Lord on Vampire Dragon. Yeah, I said that right. No, it's a Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon. My second to last drop will be a second Lord of Change. Dave's last drop is Archon, and my last drop is going to be Fate Weaver. Where do I place Fate Weaver? Let's put Fate Weaver right here. So everybody's deployed. Dave finished deploying first, so he gets to choose who goes first. But before we do any of that, I have to roll some Destiny dice. So for those of you who don't know what the Master of Destiny is, it is 9 dice that are rolled and put to the side. And I can at any point in time before rolling a die use one of the dice that I'm rolling here to pretty much instantly roll that number. And I can use these dice for anything like casting, unbinding, running, charging, hitting, wounding, saving, damaging, or battle shock tests. So I've got these are going to be used for battle shocks. This is going to be used for damage. Damage. And that was actually horrible. Oh, you know what? That's not too bad. Those 3s and 2s might come in handy, but it's more the 6s and 5s and 1s that I want. So I'm going to have to use my Master or Nexus of Fate to try and switch these into 1s or 6s. Alright, so everything's set, ready to go. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I will go first.
Alright, so we're going to get right into it, starting off with Death. Starting the hero phase, we're going to have your wizard here try and cast Mystic Shield on the
Blood Knight.
That's the one. So looking for a 5. Got it with an 8, and I am out of range to try and unbind it. So that goes off. They get +1 to their armor save. That's going to be it for the hero phase, so on to the movement phase. You want to start off with your Blood Knights?
Yeah. So my Blood Knights are going to move up. They're actually going to go up 5.
Yeah.
Gotta get ready for those little spells coming in.
Yeah, I got a lot of spells coming your way, and I got some Screamers coming at you on this side of the board.
Yeah.
Ghouls are going to run, so they're going 6 + 3 for 9.
Right there.
They are definitely making their way downtown.
They
Finishing their move there. The Valgeist are also going to run. And that's, whoa, 18?
Oh, yeah. 18.
Ooh. They're just going to move 16 to try and bring on a flank. Zombies are going to run, going 8?
9.
9, okay.
Just sampling along.
Finishing their run there. The Knight on Nightmare.
Just going to go there.
Vampire Lord's going to run as well, going 11.
11 inches.
Keeping up with the Vangeists.
And couldn't only go right.
Vampire Lord's going to go next, moving up 14. And with Fly, can just kind of jump over everybody. So, War Sphinx will move up 6.
Moving to there.
Lastly, we have Archon.
To there.
Right there.
And
That's going to be it for movement. There's no shooting and no assaults to declare, so it's going to go over to Tzeentch. One thing I'm going to do, guys, I did say this incorrectly in the showcase. I said the Herald was my general, but it's actually going to be this Lord of Change, because Lord of Change has a command ability and I kind of want to benefit from it. So the item that he's carrying is still the Nexus whatever thing. So rolling a die, if I get a 1 or a 6, I can swap that out with the Destiny dice that I have in my pool. Getting a 1. I'm going to use that to swap out the 2. Actually, let's swap out the 3 and make it a 1. So this is going to go, come here you. Like so. And there we go. Next I'm going to use the Lord of Change's command ability, where all the wizards within I believe it's 9 inches, get +1 to their casting rolls. Oh, correction, that's within 18 inches of the Lord of Change. They all get +1 to their casting rolls. Gonna have the pink hordes here try and cast an arcane bolt on these ghouls. So looking for a 5. And I got it. So it's gonna be D3 mortal wounds for 1, and you have a 6-up because of your ability.
Unbind range?
Oh yeah, you can. You can try and unbind. I forgot he's there to do that. So, try and unbind it first. No. Okay, so you have a 6-up to try and ignore that.
6-up. Nope.
No.
So 1 bites the dust.
Next I'm going to have Fate Weaver cast Fold Reality on these pink horse. The way Fold Reality works is it's a casting value of 7. If it goes off, because I have 9 dice in my pool, I can reroll saving throws of 1, 2, or 3. So looking for a 7 here. And that 2 gets the buff, so makes this a 2, but it's just a 4, so that's going to fail. Then I'm going to cast Mystic Shield on them, and I got it with a 12. That is going to be it for the hero phase, so on to the movement phase. I'm going to start off by I'm just going to start here and make my way across and move everybody up. Starting off with my Screamers, they move 16, so I'm going to have them fly way up to here so that they can try and engage those guys. Then moving on to the Flamers, they move 9. I'm just going to have them go up like so, to get within 18 of that unit right there. Same thing goes for this Lord of Change. Gonna move right up here, so I've got a nice 18-inch bubble on everybody. The pink horrors are going to run. And never mind, let's just walk them. They do have a ranged attack that I'd like to use, so just walking up 5 inches. Like that. Fate Weaver is gonna move up. My Herald is going to move up. Oop, and fall over. These pink horrors are going to move like so, 5 inches, so they can get a line of sight on your Sphinx. Screamers are going to move, staying 3 inches away from your ghouls. Right there. Ooh, back it up, bud, you're way too far up. There we go. And the pink horns are going to just move up a little bit. So will my Lord of Change come in right here. And that's going to be it for movement. On to shooting. Flamer starting off, I've got 9 attacks here, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, for 2.
Have armor save, so it's 2 to 6 plus.
Okay, hang on. I got, these are D3 apiece.
Okay.
So it's going to be 5. So you have 5 6-ups.
Alright, zombies. Survive!
And
nope.
5 die.
That's 5.
Lord of Change is going to fire his Rod of Sorcery into that unit. 2d6 attacks. Getting 6 attacks. These are hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. So there's 5 hits. And 2 wounds. We got 2 6-ups. And 2 more go. Cores are going next, firing their warp fire shots into your Sphinx. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. That's going to be 3 wounds, regular save. You got 3 4-up saves. Ooh, 2 sneak through, but you also have 6-up save against that because you're within range of your ability. Ooh. You're good. Let's have these pink horrors fire into the Sphinx now. Again, hitting on 4s. Oof. Oof. That is not statistically average at all. And look for 4s. 3. 3 4-up saves. Getting 2 sneaking through, and you got 6-ups. 2 sneak through. 10 wounds remaining. Next up for shooting, this Lord of Change is going to fire into those ghouls. 2d6 shots for 8. These are hitting on 3s. Huh. Huh. Well, okay. Wounding on 3s. For nothing. 10 shots from the pink horrors going into the ghouls now. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. That's going to be 5 saves. Save a 6-up save. Making 1, and then another 6-up to just ignore the wounds.
Okay,
4.
So 4. So those 3. and then...
That's going to be it for the shooting phase. Now the ghouls over here do have a warp flame on them, so we're going to see if that kicks in and does more damage. And it does for another D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds, so you got 3 6-ups. Oh, 3 more.
1, 2, 3.
That's going to be it for shooting. Onto the charge phase. So we're going to have the screamers go into them. They make it with a 3, because they're 3 inches out. That's barely making it, but I'll take it.
Overwatch?
Yeah, right. Over here, these screamers are going to declare a charge. Going 5. Landing right there. So, I'm going to have this combat go first. Everybody piles in. Actually, no. Let's not do this combat first. That's a terrible idea. Let's do that one over there. I'm going to come over to this combat. They're going to move on in. And it's going to be 9 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. And that's going to be 4 wounds. So you got 4 5-up saves. All but 1. And then you got a 6-up?
6-up.
Saves them all. Okay. Coming over here, you're going to have your ghouls pile in. So you got 10 attacks. The green dice are going to be your leader. And what are you hitting on?
I'm hitting on 4 plus.
Okay.
4 4s. Ooh, not too bad.
So looking for 4s to wound. The green is on a 3. Oof. Alright. There are 3 wounds apiece with a 5-up save. And 1 goes down to 1 wound remaining. Swinging back with 9 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. For 1 wound. So looking for a 6-up save. Nope. And then a 6-up ignore the wound. No. So there goes 1. Coming over here, I always forget their names.
The Bargeist.
Bargeist are going to attack. So you got 10 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 3s and 3s.
Oh, okay. So we got 8 hits, wounding on 3s. So these are going to be 6-up saves because it's -1 rend. Oof.
Oof.
So 1 dies and 1 has 1 wound remaining. So 1 is going to die, and this guy has 1 remaining. So that's going to be it for turn 1. I think we have some morale checks to do, or battle shocks. Sorry. So how many guys did you lose from here? Lost 9 guys from there. Their bravery 10, so 1 die. How many?
Oh, 1 die.
1.
Just 1 die.
So 2 more flee.
3.
Then coming over here, you lost 6 guys from this unit. So rolling a d6 on a 5 or 6, someone will flee. Nope, you're good. That'll be it for turn 1, so we're going to go into turn 2 now. Roll off to see who gets to go first. 2 and 4. Oh, it's going to be death.
Death. Archon boat over there.
Start of the hero phase, we've got you casting your command ability, which gives everyone within 18 inches plus d6 to their spells, but before you do anything, you get to regenerate some zombies. So how many come back?
D6.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4.
4 more zombies.
Next up, we got Mystic Shield going on the War Sphinx. And you get it. I'm going to try and unbind it. I'm going to use Fate Weaver for this one.
Okay.
And roll the 10. It's unbound.
Yeah. Arcane.
Coming over here, going to have a Arcane Bolt go into my Lord of Change. Looking for a 5. Gets it with a 10. I'm going to roll to unbind it. I'm going to use one of my dice. I'm going to do the 6. And he does the spell where his highest dice matches his lowest dice. So that's a 12. It's unbound.
Okay.
That's going to be it for the hero phase. Going on to the movement phase. The Blood Knights are going to move up 10. Getting really close to my horrors. This guy's going to move 14. But remember, you got to stay at least 3 inches away from both that and my screamers.
Oh, yes.
So you should be able to... Yeah, there you go. War Sphinx is going to move up 5.
To there.
Vampire Lord's moving up 10. Oh boy.
Right.
Vampire Lord's moving up.
To there.
Archon is just going to jump over to stay behind the Sphinx. Zombies are going to run.
7.
Nice. Right, like so. That'll be it for movement. On to shooting, starting off with the War Sphinx. Double check the range there. He's not quite within range to fire at the pink horrors, but come over to the Vampire Lord, he is. I'm going to do a breath on my Lord of Change, and see if it hits. No. Okay.
just says
So it does
if I
hit.
roll equal or less for the ability for the breath.
Okay, so the breath has an ability that if he rolls equal to or less than the number of models that are in the unit, it automatically hits.
Yep.
But you didn't get a 1,
Nope.
which is what you needed. And then wounding on...
4+. I need to hit for 4+.
No, you already got the hit.
Okay. Wounding on a 2+.
Got it. With a rend of -1 means I have a 5-up save. I'm going to use Destiny die. Pink. That's going to conclude shooting, so on to the charge phase. Blood Knights are going to charge. How far are they going?
1 dice, right?
2 dice.
2 dice.
Going 6. That's definitely enough to get into those pink horrors. They're all in. Vampire Lords declaring a charge, just not double ones. You're in.
Yeah.
Going after my Lord of Change. War Sphinx is going to attempt a charge, looking for a 9. Nope.
No.
Vampire Lord's going to declare a charge. How far is he going?
Stop doing that.
10. Oh, he can get into pretty much anything, but he's going after the Flamers. Vampire Lord will declare a charge. Going 7. That's enough to get into those Screamers.
Right. Flap his way.
Charges are done. Which fight would you like to do first?
I'm going to do the Vampire Lord against Lord of Change.
Okay. Starting off with the Vampire Sword, it's 4 attacks. These are hitting
On
on...
3s and 3s.
Okay. So 3s to hit. Getting 3 hits. And 3s to wound. Getting 1. And it's -1.
-1, yep.
For how much damage?
D3.
Okay. 6 or 5 up. Nope. Oh, okay. D3 damage. 2. Down to 12. So the claws next. 6 attacks hitting on 4s.
4s and 3s.
So there's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
-1 and 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so these are all 5 ups. Stopping 2, so it's going to be 4 damage, bringing me down to 8. Lastly, we got the Dragon Maul. These are hitting on 4s. No. That's going to be it there, so moving on to my turn to pick a combat. I'm actually going to go way over here and have the Flamers go. Actually, are you within 3 inches? You're within 3 inches. I'm going to have this guy go whoop, right here because he can fly over everybody. And swing at your Blood Knight. Or your Vampire Knight.
Vampire Lord.
So starting off, I'm going to swing at him with my Staff of Tzeentch. These are 3 attacks hitting on 4s. For 1, wounding on a 2. For a regular wound. 4-up save. Makes it. I got 2 attacks here. These are hitting on 4s. And wounding on 2s. Oh, of course. It's -2 to your save.
Alright, so 6.
And 3 damage apiece. So you got 3 6-ups now.
Yep. Nope.
3 damage goes through.
Wounds, so he's down to
2 wounds remaining.
2 wounds.
Then I got the last attack here, hitting on 4s. For 1, wounding on a 3. And that's -1. So you got a 5-up.
5+.
Nope. So that's 2
6+?
6-up saves.
2 6.
Alright, 1 goes through. Down to 2. Next up, he's going to swing back at the Flamers. 4 attacks hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. For 3. There's going to be 3 6-up saves. And all 3 go through. Uh-oh. How much damage are these apiece?
D3.
D3. Alright, roll 3 D3 for
First
me.
one.
1.
Second one.
3. So that's going to be 1 dead, 2 dead. And 1 with 1 wound remaining. So 2 of them are dead. On a 6, they just make 2. Oh, so close. I saw it stop on the 6. So these guys are both dead. The reason I rolled that is because I have a special ability called Locust of Transmogrification. So every time a Flamer dies, if I'm within 9 inches of a Tzeentch demon hero, which I am, I roll a die, and on a 6, I add 2 Flamers to the unit.
4s and 4s.
So 2 attacks from the horse next, hitting on 4s, and wounding on a 4. That's a wound. No rend.
No rend.
5-up. Makes it. My turn to pick something to attack with, and I'm going to go right over here and have all the pink horrors just jump in here so that they can start swinging at you. All of them are in. These are 10 attacks hitting on 5s. For 2, wounding on 4s. For nothing. That was a big old waste of time. Coming over here, the Vampire Lord is going to swing at my Screamers.
He's armed with the Tomb Blade.
Okay, so 4 attacks hitting on...
Hitting on 3s and 3s.
Okay. So there's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. For 2 wounds. Any rend?
Rendering 1, damage D6.
Okay. So 6 ups. Nope. 2 D6. That's 1 Screamer dead. 2 Screamers dead. They're gone. Over my turn, I'm going to have this load of change swing at your Vampire Dragon thing. Starting off swing with the Staff of Tzeentch, 3 attacks hitting on 4s. For 1, wounding on a 3. For a wound, it's no rend, but 2 damage. So you got your 4 up?
Yep, 4 up.
No, take 2 damage, so you got 2 6 ups.
Nope.
Take 2 damage. You got 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Ooh, wounding on 2s. For 2, this is -2 to your save. 2 6s? Nope, and that's going to be 6 damage in total, so you got 6 6-up saves.
No.
Ooh, all of them sneak through. Then I've got the Beak and Wicked Talons. These are hitting on 4s. Ooh, okay. Wounding on 3s. For 2 at -1, so you got 2 5-ups.
2 5.
And getting a 3 and a 2, so that's going to be 4 6-up saves. And they all sneak through, so that's going to put you up to 12 damage total. How many wounds do you have?
12 damage. I have 2 wounds left.
Alright, so you're down to 2. Over here you got 8 attacks with the ghouls. Hitting on 4s. Getting 1 hit and wounding on a 4. Nope. It attacks back, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 3 6-ups and then 6-ups. And 6 up again. 2 die. Next up, the Blood Knights are going to swing. You've got this many attacks. The green dice here are going to be hitting on 2s. The white dice are hitting on 3s. 3s to wound.
That's a -1 rend.
Oof. So that's going to be 6 6-up saves. Ha! Stopping 2 of them, so that's going to be 4 d6 wounds. Oh boy. You got 12 right there, so that's the unit gone. So I will pull all of these, except for this guy, to use as my point of reference. Before I pull the last model, unit of Blue Horrors pops up, and then he dies. Going over to the last combat I can do here, Pink Horrors are going to pile in. It's going to be 2 guys swinging. Hit on 5s. Nope. Let's work out my Flamer. 2 attacks from him. 5s. Ooh. 3s. For 1. 1 damage, regular save. Makes it with a 5. That's going to be it for turn 2 death. Going on to turn 2 Tzeentch. Starting my hero phase, first thing I do is pop my command ability, which gives me 18 inches plus 1 to everybody.
I'm just gonna, because of the hunger.
Oh, right, the hunger, because you killed models, so you get a guy back. So let's do some psychic powers. First thing I'm going to do is an Infernal Gateway, and looking for a 7 here. Got it with a 10, and that's going to go onto this unit. So I roll a die for each one of the guys in this unit, I believe. Hang on, let me double check. But before that happens, Archon is going to try and unbind it, looking for a 9. And he got it with a 9 because he gets +2 to that roll. So that's going to be 9, 10, 11, which will beat my 10. Correction, he needed to roll a 10 there, because I give +1 to myself, and I roll a 5, smallest match is the highest, so it becomes a 10, or no, 10 plus the 1 makes 11, so it still goes off.
Okay.
Alright, so it's going to be 9 dice rolling into this unit here. For every 3 plus I roll, it is a mortal wound. And that's going to be 5 mortal wounds. You got 5 6-up saves.
Come on, zombies. Don't look into the light. Cocked.
Yep. That's going to be 4 dead.
One of them looked into the light that they had that spell.
Coming over here, going to do an Arcane Bolt into your zombie lord thingy. So, looking for a 6. Got it with a 10.
I'm going to try and bind that.
Okay, looking for an 11 on 2 dice. Getting an 8. Okay, so it goes off. D3 mortal wounds. For 3 mortal wounds, you got 3 6-ups. No, so it's dead. Over here, Fate Weaver's going to try and cast his significant spell onto the guy there. That's him. Looking for a 7. Got it with an 8, because the lowest matches the highest. And it's actually a 9. Who's going to try and... Who's dispelling? Oh, he is. Okay. So looking for a 10. Getting an 11. Alright. Coming over here, I'm going to have my Lord of Change actually try and cast Tzeentch's Firestorm on these guys. So I'm looking for a 9. And I got it, I think. Because this matches the highest, and then +1. So yeah, that goes off with a 9. Never mind, not in range, so it doesn't go off. So I rolled an 8 there, I was looking for a 9. I should have used a Dice of Fate. Alright, well, Tzeentch's Firestorm didn't work, so let's try... I don't want to waste something else on that. Let's go over here, and I'll have him cast Bolt of Tzeentch on this guy right here. So I'm looking for a 8. Got it with a 12. 13, technically. Archon is going to try and Boxcar to dispel. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Not with a 5.
That'll cause D6 mortal wounds. For 1, of course. 6 up. No. Down to 2. I'm going to try and cast Unchecked Mutation with the second spell here. Or actually, can he cast 3 spells or 2? I think it's only 2, so he's already cast all his spells. I'm going to go actually over here and cast Unchecked Mutation on the Sphinx. So I'm going to need a 7. Nope. That's a 4, becomes a 5, does not go off. Well, that's going to be it for the hero phase. That was kind of all over the place. Let's go on to movement. Lord of Change is going to go right here, 3 inches away from your Blood Knights. Cores are going to move up 5. I think that's going to be it for move. You know what? Let's have Fate Weaver just go right up here, 3 inches away from your Sphinx. So going on to my Flamer, he's going to try and kill this guy. So 3 shots, hitting on 4s. For 2, wounding on 3s. For 1, regular save.
4 plus. Yep.
That's it. Lord of Change is going to fire 2d6 shots into him. Ha! 3's to hit. 3 to wound.
I saw 1.
No. Cut over here into them. 3's to hit. Actually, yeah, 3's to hit. Or, sorry, how many shots? 8.
8.
Now 3's to hit. Wow, okay. 3's to wound. 4. 4 3 up armor. All good. Cores are going to shoot into your Vampire Knight, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be 4 up saves. 4 plus.
Come on.
Failing 1. 6 up.
6 up.
Nope, down to 1. Over here, they're going to fire into your Sphinx, so these are hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. For 2. 2 4 up saves.
Just weird for a giant creature.
Oh, and then 6 up.
6s. Come on.
No, down to 8. Over here, all the blue hordes are going to fire into your knights. It's going to be 20 shots, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. This is the first volley. Getting 1, 2, 3 hits. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be 4 3 up saves.
So 3 up.
Ooh, 1 takes a wound.
6. Nope.
Still takes the wound. Bringing him down to 2 wounds. That's going to be it for all the shooting. On to assaults. Let's have Fate Weaver charge your Sphinx. Oh yeah, he makes it with a 7. Grrr. Chain's going to charge into them. Makes it with a 6. Grrr. And that's going to be it for the charges. So I'm going to start off with my Lord of Change into your Blood Knights. Starting off with the Staff of Tzeentch. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. For 1, no rend. 3 up.
4.
And 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Oh, wounding on a 2. That's a wound. -2.
Nope.
No, that's 3 damage. And you have no lords near you. So you don't get the 6 up. Ignore. So that's going to be 3 damage off that guy and 1 on the next guy. So he'll die.
He'll die.
And he's down to 2 wounds.
2.
I got 4 attacks with the beak and talons hitting on 4s. Okay, wounding on a 3. Nope. Over to Dave's turn to pick. Where would you like to have your guys swing? Do you want to try and kill that last flamer? Or do you want to swing into my Lord of Change?
I'm actually going to hit Fate Weaver.
Oh, okay. We got 6 attacks here. These are hitting on 5s because you're so wounded. So it's going to be 2 hits, wounding on 3s for 1, and with a -1 rend brings me down to a 5-up save. I'm going to use one of my Destiny dice to just use the 5-up. Then the tail, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 3s.
There's 1 hit, wounding on 3. Yep. Any rend?
-1.
So 5-up. Makes it. The spike tail hitting on a 3.
Yes.
Wounding on a 3. Yep. Rend.
That is -2.
So 6-up. Nope. Goes through.
And a D3 for damage.
For 1.
For 1.
Brings it down to 13.
3 and 3.
3 and 3 from the guys in the back. So there's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, because you got that there.
3 wounds.
No rend?
No rend.
4-up. Oh, takes 2. Down to 11. I have this loaded change swing into that knight there. So opening up with my Staff of Tzeentch. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. 1 wounding on a 2. Got it, and no rend. So regular 4-up save for him.
Okay.
Nope, and that's going to do 3 damage? 2 damage, so 2 6-ups. Nope, he's gone.
Took the hit.
Next up, the ghouls are going to swing at my screamers. So you got 4 attacks. These are hitting on 3s and 2s. Green are 2s. Oh!
Ooh.
Okay, so the greens miss. Wounding on 3s. For 2. And it's going to be 2 5-up saves. No, so this one's dead and this one's down to 2. Next I'm going to swing with Fate Weaver, starting with the Staff of Tomorrow. 2 attacks hitting on 4s. And wounding on a 2. That's going to go through. It's -1 and 2 damage.
5+.
Makes it.
He's good.
Got 5 attacks with the Beaks and Claws, hitting on 4s. For 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. For 2, so that's 2 at -1, so you got 2 5-ups.
2 5-ups.
Nope, and then 4 6-ups.
Nope.
No, bring it down to 4. The Blood Knights are going to pile in 3 inches. This many attacks coming in. The green are on 2s, the white are on 3s to hit. So let's see how many hits you can get on my poor Lord of Change right here. Ooh. 6 hits, wounding on 3s. Getting 3.
3.
At -1.
Yeah, -1, 1 damage each.
5-up save. Stops 1, takes 2 damage, goes down to 6. Got my screamer swinging into your ghoul. 6 attacks hitting on 4s. There's 2, wounding on 3s. For 1. And you got a 6-up. And you're good. That's going to be it for turn 2. So we're going to roll off now to see who gets to start on turn 3. 3. 4. Again? Alright, here we go. Death turn 3. Start of the hero phase. We're going to do a regeneration roll for the zombies. Getting 5 guys back. Doing the command ability again so that everybody gets an extra 6 inches to their spells. One thing that I forgot in my hero phase, I'm going to do really quickly right now, is just see if I roll a 6 or a 1 for my Destiny dice. No. Okay, just getting that out of the way. Alright, and then following that, are you going to cast any spells?
I'm going to do Curse of the Years,
Mm-hmm.
and my target is going to be Fate Weaver.
Oh boy.
Now,
It has a casting value of 6, but you also get +2 to the roll, so you're looking for a 4.
so I get +2 to the roll, and also the Monarch of the Sixdom. You can add 1 to Archon's casting rolls for spells, so
Okay.
I get a 3+ basically.
Alright, so you're looking for a 3 basically.
So
That's a
9.
9. Alright, I'm going to Fate Weaver try and unbind that, so I basically need to show a 5 here. Boom! Oh wow, that's actually what I wanted to roll.
Yep.
So 10, it stops it. Then he's going to give Mystic Shield to himself. Gets it with a 14. I can't stop that. We're going to try and cast an Arcane Bolt on my Lord of Change. Gets it with a 10. And I'm going to try and stop it. I need to show a 6 on one of these. Got it. So that becomes a 12.
Alright.
Going to be it for all of the spells in the hero phase. On to movement. Now you've got your Sphinx engaged in combat and your Blood Knights engaged in combat, as well as the ghouls over here. So pretty much everything on this side of the board is going to move. Vampire Lord moving 10.
Are also going to
Fargeist's moving up. Zambies are gonna walk forward 4. Archon's gonna move, so he's 3 inches away from Fate Weaver. That'll be it for the movement phase. On to the shooting phase. So you've got your Sphinx, who's definitely within 8 inches of some targets here. 1 attack, hitting on a 3. Nope. Gonna be it for shooting, so on to charges. Starting off with Archon.
Falgeist.
Falgeist, okay. How far are they going? 12. Oof, you can get pretty much wherever you want. But they're gonna go after the Lord of Change and the Flamer. Next up.
Vampire Lord.
Going 9. Into the Lord of Change. Zombies are gonna go 12. Wow, that's twice in a row, or like twice in 3 rolls you've done boxcars. Everybody there. Archon, just not double ones. Yeah, he's in. That's all the charges. Which combat do you want to do first?
I'm going to start with Archon versus Fate Weaver.
Okay, starting off with the first attack, the Zevskar. 1 attack, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Yep, and that's -1, so I have a 5-up save. Nope, does D3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage. Oof. Brings me down to 8. As soon as I can find it, there we go. Then we have Kanesha. 1 attack, hitting on a 4. No.
Nope.
Then you've got the Claws, so it's going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Getting 2 hits, wounding on 3s. And that's 1 wound with a 6-up save. Nope. So it goes through, and that does 2 damage. Down to 6.
And 4.
Then the Spirits, hitting on 5s. Getting 2. And wounding on 4s. Nope. So 4-up save. Nope, that goes through and does 1 damage, bringing me down to 5. I'm going to have the Lord of Change swing, and I'm going to try and take out these guys here. Okay. So starting off, I got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. And that's 2 hits, wounding on 2s. For 2 wounds at no rend, so you just regular save. Okay. 2 5-ups. Stopping 1, and then 2 6-ups. Nope. That's 2 damage. I've got the Sword. This is hitting on 4s. For 1, wounding on a 2. For -2, so no save, or do you have a 4-up?
I get my 6-up.
So you got,
that's my normal 6.
So 3 6-ups.
3 6.
Alright, he's dead.
He's dead.
And 4 attacks with the Claws and everything like that, hitting on 4s. For 2, wounding on 3s. For 1, -1, so you got a 6-up. And you got 2 6-ups.
2 6-ups.
Alright,
1.
One's down to 2. Over here, the Blood Knights are going to swing. Greens are hitting on 2s, blues, or whites are hitting on 3s. Almost messed that up. Everything hits, and everything's wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
Alright. So that's going to be, yep, 4, no rend on these, or a rend -1?
-1.
4 5-ups. 3 go through.
3 wounds.
Down to 3.
And now the horses.
Then 2 attacks each from the horses, hitting on
4s and 4s.
4s and 4s, okay. So there's 4, that's perfectly average. And now statistically you should get 2. And you got 2. Alright, 2 4-ups. He's good. Whoa. So Fate Weaver's going to swing into the Sphinx. So swinging with the Staff of Tomorrow, hitting on 4s. Nope. Then I got 5 attacks with my Claws and Beak. These are hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Okay. For 1 at -1. So 5-up.
5-up.
And then 2 6-ups.
Nope.
Ooh.
So he's down to 2.
Came back with the Stone Teeth and Claws, hitting on
6s.
6s. Ooh.
6s now.
Getting 1, wounding on a 3. Yep. And rend -1?
-1, yes.
5-up. No, how much damage?
1 damage.
Down to 4. Bladed Tail next.
3 attacks, 4 and 3.
Getting 1, wounding on a 3. Nope. Then the Venom Tail on a 3, and wounding on a 3. Yep. -1.
-2.
Oh.
D3.
6-up. Nope. D3. does 2. Down to 2.
And last but not least,
Protecting the guys in the back.
3s and 3s.
Getting 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. That's 3 4-up saves. Oh, fails 1. Down to 1. I'm gonna have my pink horrors go next. They're all gonna pile on in. And that's gonna get me, it looks like 4 attacks. Hitting on 5s. Wounding on a 4. 1 save on the zombies, so 6 up.
He's
Makes
good.
It. Vampire Lord is gonna swing at Lord of Change.
4 attacks. 3s and 3s.
There's 2 hits. 3s to wound.
Ah, nope.
Flamer's gonna go like this. 2 attacks hitting on 5s. Nope. The 2 guys here, one's gonna swing into the Flamer.
3s.
3s for 1.
And 3.
Nope.
Lord of
Then
Change.
3 on the Lord of Change. 3s for 2. 3s again for 1.
At -1.
5 up. No.
2 damage.
I'm going to Oracle of Fate this with Fate Weaver, making it a 6.
Okay.
This Fate Weaver's going to die next turn. Over here I got my Screamers to attack, so 6 attacks hitting on 4s. There's 3, wounding on 3s for 1. So you got a 6 up and a 6 up. Nope, there goes 1. Moving over to the zombies. 5 zombies onto the Lord of Change. 6 to hit. Getting 1 and a 6 to wound. Nope. Got 8 onto the pink horrors. Hitting on 6s.
Come on, zombies.
Ooh,
Not
there's
bad, not bad.
4. Then wounding on 6s.
Yeah, there's the prop.
1. 5 up save. No, I lose a pink horror. And that's going to make a unit of blue horrors.
And go
So that makes a unit of blue horrors. Over here you got 1 guy into my Screamers. 1 hit.
I don't know, 2 hits.
Oh, right, because he hits on
cool.
2s.
Yeah.
And 3s
3s.
for 2. And that's going to be 2 5-ups. Nope, there goes a Screamer. That's going to be it for combat. I do have a Battle Shock test to take here. And I'm going to use one of my Dice of Fate to make it a 1, so I get to add some pink horrors. D6 for 5. It's growing. It's going to be it for turn 3 for Death. On to turn 3 for Tzeentch. I really need to step up my game here and start hurting guys. Hero phase, pop in the command ability to give everybody super crazy awesome psychic powers. Kind of open up with having my Herald. Actually, hang on. Nope, not a 6 or a 1, so I don't get to change my dice over. My Herald is going to cast a Arcane Bolt on the Sphinx. Looking for a 5. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's a 5. Because I got the +1. Arcane's going to try and stop it. He definitely stops it. Fate Weaver's going to go next. The first thing he's going to do is a unchecked mutation on Archeon. So looking for a 7, I think? Yeah, looking for a 7. Got it with a 12, so it's really a 13. So you're going to need boxcars to stop it. Holy cow, he got boxcars. Next up I'm going to try and do Tzeentch's Firestorm on him. Looking for a 9. That's going to be a 7, so no. Huh. Okay, this is not going very well. Let's have my Herald cast a second spell. I'm going to use his once per game ability where I get to roll 3 dice. And actually no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold off on that one. So let's just do a... I don't even know what to do at this point. Because if Fate Weaver still has 1 more. Let's go... I don't even know. Let's do Mystic Shield on him. Got it with an 8. So it's actually a 9. Gonna have my Lord of Change try and do Arcane Transformation on himself, give him +1 to his move, attacks, and Bravery. Looking for a 7. Got it with an 8, so that becomes a 9. So he permanently has, yeah, so that's on my Warlord.
Vampire Lord is going to try to dispel that.
Okay, looking for a 10. No.
No.
Lord of Change is then going to do a Bolt of Tzeentch on that guy right there. Got it with an 8. So that's going to be D6 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
For 1, of course. 6 up, no. takes it. Over here, going to try and do an Infernal Gateway on the Blood Knights here. So, getting it with a 8. Is that what I needed? I think it's what I needed. Has a casting value of, oh, 7. Sweet. So I roll 9 dice, and every 5+ is a mortal wound. And that's going to be 3 mortal wounds. 1 will die, and 1 takes a wound. On to the movement phase. Don't really want to move anybody, so let's just go straight over to shooting. Starting off with my 1 flamer here, firing a flame shot into the Zargeist guys. 3 shots hitting on 4s, and wounding on 3s. For 1. So save. I believe it's a 5+. 5 up. Nope, so that's going to do D3. For 1. So 6. Nope. And they are on fire. So I got 14 shots from the pink horrors going into your Sphinx. These are hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. For 2. 2 4-ups and a 6-up.
Oh, come on. Nope.
Oh, these 10 are going to fire shots into it. Again, 4s and 4s. And 4s to wound for 2. So you got 2 4-ups. Next up, the blue horrors are going to fire into your Blood Knights. So it's going to be 20 shots. On this twice, hitting on 4s. First volley is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second volley, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And these are wounding on 4s. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. 5 3-up saves. Ooh, there goes 4 wounds. That's going to be 1 guy dead and 1 down to 1 wound. There goes that, and 1's down to 1. That's going to be it for shooting, and I'm not going to bother with charging, so let's just go straight on to combat. I'm going to have Fate Weaver try and kill the Sphinx here. Attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. 2 hits. 1 wound, -1, so you got a 5 up. Nope, that's a 1. And then you got 2 6-ups. Oh, good. I got him.
Close.
He is gone. I did dedicate all of my attacks into killing the Sphinx, so no more attacks from Fate Weaver. Here, the Blood Knights are going to attack my Lord of Change. So 6 attacks, 2s and 3s, 2s on the blues. That's everything hits, and wounding on 3s. And that's going to be 4 5-up saves. Takes 2. Down to 1. The horses, 4s and 4s. So you should get 2 here. Or none.
Or none. Okay.
Coming over here, my Lord of Change is going to try and kill your Lord. I have 3 attacks from the Staff of Tzeentch, hitting on 4s. There's 3 hits. And wounding on 2s. There's 3. These are all regular saves. So 4 up. So 2 sneak through, and that's going to be 4 6-ups. Down to 1. Got 2 attacks from the sword, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 2 at -2. So you got 2 6-ups. Makes them both. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Nope. Almost forgot, end of the shooting phase. Does this cause mortal wounds? It does. How many? 2. So you got 2 6-ups for these guys. Nope. So 1 dies and 1 goes down to 2.
Alright. All that's left is...
Vargeist is going to swing next. So you got 2 attacks?
3 attacks.
Okay. Just going to start by moving so you can throw a couple attacks into the... Actually, do you have 2 different weapons?
Yeah, no, he just has his murder fins and talons.
So you have to dedicate all the attacks into 1 target.
Okay, he'll dedicate it into the flamer.
Okay. So hitting on 3s.
3s and 3s.
For 2. And then 3s. No.
None.
Over here, my Lord of Change is going to try and kill your Knights. So opening up, he's got 3 attacks with the Staff of Tzeentch, hitting on 4s. Nope. Okay. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Nope. And 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay, those all hit. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, and these are all -1. 5-up save. Nope. So that's 2 damage apiece. So he's gone. And
He's down to 1 wound to that.
oh, it's 4 damage total. And they're 4 wounds total, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that would be they're both dead.
Okay.
Here, the ghoul's gonna swing at the screamer. 2 attacks hitting on 2s.
Both
And
hits.
3s. For 1. 5 up. Makes it.
Yeah.
Attack you back, hitting on 4s. What is this? That barely adds up to 4. Going to the zombies, 5 attacks going into my Lord of Change, hitting on 6s. For 2, wounding on 6s. No.
That adds
8 attacks from the zombies, going into the pink horrors, hitting on 6s.
But not today.
Horrors are going to swing back, 5 attacks, hitting on 5s. Wounding on a 4. Hey, there we go. 6 up save. Makes it.
Again.
I apparently can't kill a zombie. Vampire Lord is going to swing into my Lord of Change. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, so you got 3 hits there. Wounding on 4s?
3s.
3s.
With rendering 1.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 4 up saves. Taking 1.
D3.
For 2. Drops him down to 12. Hammer's going to swing into your Zargeist, hitting on 5s. And wounding on a 4. Nope. Archon swinging into Fate Weaver, so you got 1 attack with this, hit on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Nope. Next up we have 1 attack hitting on a 4. Wounding on a 3. And that's -1, so he'll have a 5 up save. Nope, so he's dead. Right. That's going to be it for turn 3, so this is when we can start actually winning the game, but we've got nobody holding all of the objectives. We're both on 2 of them. Actually, you're on this one, I think, because you got 2 guys in the 6, I only have the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it there. So, roll off to see who starts turn 4. Yeah, beat a 2. Of course. Okay. Generate on the zombies. 3 guys. The Lord is going to use the Chalice of Blood, getting D6 wounds back. 6, so back up to full. Archon's going to try and cast Curse of Years on this group, looking for a 7.
6 plus.
6.
So I got that with a 13.
Okay. I can't stop it.
Okay.
So what does it do? So the way this one works is you roll 10 dice. Every 6 you roll causes a mortal wound, and that means you get to roll it again. But the second time you roll it, it's on a 5. Every time you get a 5, it causes a mortal wound, you get to roll it again. This continues all the way down till you get to the point where you only need to roll a 1. Then you cause that many mortal wounds, and the spell is done. So 10 dice. Let's see those 6s. Getting 2. So that's 2 mortal wounds, and you get to roll those 2 dice. So 2. 2 mortal wounds. 2 are dead, and that makes 4 blue horrors. Next spell is going to be an Arcane Bolt on my Herald. Getting it with a 9, 10, 11, 12. Going to try and dispel it here, looking for a single 6. No. I rolled a 6, 7, so it goes off, so D3 mortal wounds. 2. Bring him down to 3. Archon will advance. 17.
17, we'll put 3 right there.
He's gonna back way up. That's gonna be it for movement, so there's no shooting, so straight on to attacking. Who would you like to attack first? Because you got your zombies, your Zeitgeist, and your Lord. Lord's gonna go first, attacking the Lord of Change.
3s and 3s.
Hitting on 3s. There's
Tucked.
Yeah. There's 4 hits, wounding on 3s. For 3, and -1.
-1.
That's going to be 3 4 up saves. 2 go through, so that's going to be 2d3. For 3, down to 9. In that case, I'm going to have him return the favor and swing at your zombies. See if we can actually just wipe them out. One thing I forgot is that I actually boosted all of his attacks. So this is going to be the Staff of Tzeentch. It's 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. That's going to be 4 hits. Oh boy. And these are wounding on 2s. Nope, wounding on 3s. Okay, so they all sneak through. You don't get... Oh, you do get a save. You get... No, they don't have a save.
Nope.
Okay, so that's going to be 8 wounds. So you got 8 6-up saves.
17 zombies.
6 up.
17 zombies.
So there's now 11 zombies. Or no, now there's now 10 zombies.
1.
We got 3 attacks with the sword, hitting on 4s. Wounding on a 2. And that's going to be another 3 6-ups. 6 up. Nope, there goes 3 more. Then 5 attacks from the beaks, hitting on 4s. Ooh, wounding on 3s. And that's going to be another 6. 6 ups.
Save 2.
Nope, they're gone. Alright guys, Lord of Change, 4 attacks, hitting on
3s.
So there's 3 hits.
And 3s.
Nothing.
Oh, wow.
We're swinging in 5s. Nope. That's going to be it for the attacks. So, going over now to Tzeentch, turn 4, see what I can do. Off, see if I can change those dice. Nope. Start off with this hero phase. I'm going to pop my ability so I can do all my crazy stuff. And then I'm going to try and see if I can wipe out these guys. Start off by doing Tzeentch's Firestorm on your Lord. So, looking for a 9. That's a 9. I get +1. So you need to roll a 10 to stop it. Nope. So it goes off. Roll 9 dice, every 6 does D3 mortal wounds. For 1, D3, 2. 2 mortal wounds. So you got 2 6-ups. Oop.
Probably just wasted that 6.
Yep, taking 2. This is a Infernal Gateway looking for a 7. Got it with a 10. And that's going to be, again, 9 dice, and every... no, every... How many wounds have I taken? Oh, I've taken 5 wounds. So every 4 or more is a mortal wound.
Okay.
And dice, 4 pluses are mortal wounds! 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 6-up saves.
Just need to save
2 of them.
2, come on.
Nope, that's 3. He's gone. Good.
Into the warp.
Pink Horrors are going to try and Arcane Bolt this guy. Getting it with a 7 for D3 mortal wounds. 3, he's dead. Then on to movement. So starting off, I'm going to have my Lord of Change advance. He's going, that's going to be 12 inches. Put him within 6 inches of that objective. Over here, my Flamer is just going to go boop right there. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit here. I need to roll a 4 on the run here to get within range to hold that objective. Got it with a 6. He's moving 12. Okay, so now I'm sitting on all 4 objectives, and so that's pretty much all I need to do there. Going on to combat, gonna have my Screamer swing at your duder right there. Attacks hitting on 4s. Nothing. Not a single one. Okay, swing back. 2 hits.
And 3s.
For 2 5-ups. Takes 1 wound, down to 2. 2 wounds remaining. Alright. So that's going to end this turn. So now we get to roll off to see who gets to go first. If I win this roll off, I actually win the game because I'm holding all 4 objectives. Alright. Come on, lucky die. Come on, lucky die. Give me a high number. 5.
Okay, come on. 6. 5 or 6. 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Nope.
So start of my turn. I'm holding all 4 objectives, and that is going to be a Tzeentch victory. Wow.
Good game.
Very good game, Dave. Awkward left hand handshake.
Awkward hand.
So there you go, guys. That was my first try at doing the Disciples of Tzeentch. Kind of enjoyed it. Thought it was a little crazy. Please do me a favor, guys, in the comment section below, if you haven't noticed any glaring rules errors that I made while I was playing, aside from the anything that I would have corrected, please leave a comment in the comment section below so that I can correct the future battle reports. I do very much like running this army. I'm going to try and get my hands on some of the actual proper size guys for Lord of Change and Fate Weaver and stuff, but in the meantime these will have to do. But I very much enjoyed playing this army. What did you think of this army?
Oh, I love the army. Seeing how hard it is to actually eliminate your pink horrors and having them pop up. It's like you kill that one, more appear. You kill that one, more appear. It really helps you control the field, and especially with how much magic you're able to pull down range.
Yeah.
It brought more zombies.
Needed more zombies. So, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this battle report. Again, leave a comment in the comment section below, and until next time, happy wargaming. Vault members, don't forget to click the link below to see another battle report. It's going to be between Josh and myself. It's going to be the battle you guys have been waiting for. Josh bringing his Beastclaw Raiders, and I'm bringing my Spider Riders. Going to be my 2,000 point Spider Rider list going ham against 2,000 points of Josh's Beastclaw Raiders. So guys, go ahead, click the link below. We will see you in the vault. If you're not already a vault member, you can go ahead and click that link anyway. You'll get access to a 7-day free trial where you can see this wonderful battle report, as well as all the other things that we have in the vault, like behind the scenes, open vaults, extra battle reports, painting tutorials, and a slew of other videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and happy wargaming.